could just as soon be served in the decade-old murder case of a young girl.
The biological father just confessed to investigators. Lamar Bickerstaff is charged with his daughter's murder. His wife, Ruth Bickerstaff, is charged with failing to report a missing child.
And the child's body was found in Opelika, Alabama in 2012, but it wasn't until 2022 that authorities were able to identify her as Amore Wiggins with ties to Norfolk. 10 on your side's Amy Avery's been following this case, and Amy, prosecutors say there is more to this confession than meets the eye.
Yeah, Tom and Regina, Amore's father, Lamar Bickerstaff, is facing felony murder charges in her death. Amore's stepmom, Ruth, is charged with failure to report a missing child. An Alabama judge determined there's sufficient probable cause to proceed to a grand jury in this case.
Less than a month ago, Amore Wiggins' short life was celebrated here in Norfolk.
Never in a million years did I think you wouldn't be loved right.
Her mother, Sherry Wiggins, says she thought her daughter would have a better life with her father. Lamar Bickerstaff was in the Navy and was stationed here in Hampton Roads along with his wife, Ruth. In an Alabama courtroom, Opelika Police Detective Alfred White took the stand and testified Lamar Bickerstaff admitted to killing Amore.
He repeatedly said that he did it. He wanted his wife to not be charged.
Detective White said some of Bickerstaff's statements were credible, but detectives questioned other details he shared. When they asked Lamar how he killed Amore, he denied abusing her, but said when he returned from deployment, that's when he had to get rid of his daughter. Lamar told detectives he traveled with Amore from Virginia to Alabama. A witness statement puts Lamar there during Amore's estimated time of death between 2010 and 2011.
He recalled placing her where she was ultimately found.
Detective White also said Virginia Child Protective Services was called to investigate a report of abuse to Amore when she was in Ruth's care. Ruth admitted CPS had been called, but she claims everything was fine. Opelika Police are still trying to get a hold of those records. White testified Ruth claims the last time she saw Amore was when Lamar took her to Alabama. She says she never thought about asking about Amore again. White was one of several detectives who traveled to Norfolk for Amore's funeral last month.
And if you didn't get to hear from the people who had you last, you can hear it from us. We love you.
Lamar is currently being held at the Lee County Detention Facility. He was denied bail because he went AWOL from the Navy before being questioned by investigators in Florida, where he was stationed, then ultimately arrested. Ruth was released on a $10,000 bail and can now travel to Jacksonville with an ankle monitor. We have much more on this story, including the background of this case over on Wavy.com.